Peace and blessings, and welcome to my channel, Nourished by Embrace, where we use nature to nourish the mind, body, and soul. If you're new to me, my name is Misha. I am a holistic health coach as well as an herbalist. And over 13 years ago, I suffered a chronic illness that literally took over my body. And I used the healing power of plants, y'all, to heal my body. And over the past decade, I have spent that time teaching, coaching, and inspiring others to do the same. Stay tuned. So I started a series called Medicinal Herbs 101, where I focus strictly on medicinal herbs and what herbs they use for specific health conditions. And so today I'm going to cover the top 5 herbs that targets Candida. Now, make sure that you consult with a trained herbalist or someone that's well versed in herbal medicine and blending herbs, because yes, herbs can help to support your healings, but like any other pharmaceutical, like a drug, it can also have side effects. So you have age restrictions, time restrictions, quantity. You also have something called contraindication. So these are like warning labels. So people that may have certain health conditions, like for example, if you have diabetes and you're taking insulin for your diabetes, well, if you're drinking an herbal tea blend that's designed to lower your blood sugar levels, well, if you're already taking medicine, it can drop it dangerously low and you could pass out. So the first herb is Oregon grapefruit. It is very, very bitter. It contains an alkaloid called berberine. So berberine is what gives it the antibacterial, the antibiotic, and the antifungal properties. This has been shown to actually stop the candida, the growth of the candida, and yeast and other bacterial and fungal infections in the body. But you can also use it topically on the skin for conditions that causes like itchiness and scaly skin, like psoriasis or eczema. Berberine is actually one of the herbs that I would definitely recommend keeping in your herbal medicine cabinet. I mean, you can use it year long, whether you're consuming it as a tea or a tincture, or whether you're consuming it as a salve on the skin. You can use this for so many different purposes. Second herb is pau d'arco. Pau d'arco is another powerful antifungal, antimicrobial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory, and anti-parasitic, y'all. It is so popular and well known to be one of the most effective plants for different strands of Candida. And so here's a fun fact. Pau d'arco is native to South American Amazon rainforest, and it's used by the indigenous tribes for numerous issues aside from Candida. Things like snake bites, digestive issues, and of course Candida, malaria, and even STDs. People use it for respiratory distress, even cancer. So pau d'arco, I know I said that about berberine, but pau d'arco is like my number one. It's like the true GOAT in this, okay? Next, we have cloves. Cloves is a spice, and it contains like several compounds: antifungal, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and this is because of the eugenol that's in it, which is a compound that also is anti-parasitic, anti-inflammatory, and it actually kills the candida cells in the body. In addition to that, cloves also impact symptoms that come with yeast infections, athlete's foot, bloating, bad breath, and just many other things actually. People also use it as a mouthwash, or they put it in there in the water as a mouthwash to help with bad breath, of course. But then also it helps with toothaches. They use it just for overall oral health. So cloves is actually really good, and it's a delicious spice that you can actually incorporate in your food. So the fourth herb is cinnamon, which it also has the same antifungal properties as well as being antibacterial, anti-parasitic. This is because of the compound cinnamaldehyde, which we did talk about that in another video. It actually slows down the growth of the candida. In addition, the cinnamon also helps to regulate your blood sugar. So when your blood sugar is spiked, it can lead to candida, because candida thrives off of sugar. So when you hear about like yeast infections and just candida and yeast within the body, it lives off of sugar. So it's also important to make sure that you keep your diet in check. Make sure you're not consuming a lot of sugar or starchy carbs that convert to glucose quickly in the body. And so the final herb is echinacea. So this plant is actually known to support the immune system, but it's also antibacterial, antimicrobial. So when the body is trying to fight off an infection like thrush or yeast infections, which are forms of candida, Echinacea can actually help stimulate the immune system so that it can fight off some of the bacteria, some of the viruses, and some of the infections. And most people actually know echinacea for working to build up the immune system when they're trying to fight off a cold or a virus or the flu. But what it does, it stimulates the production of the white blood cells, which are your fighter cells. So it's not just going to fight off a cold, it can also fight off Candida. As a reminder, all the herbs in the world will not outweigh a bad diet or a lifestyle that does not align with being healthy. So, having said all of that, eat right, sleep tight, stress less, pray and meditate more, grab your H2O and get moving. Exercise, move your body, get moving, move your body. So with that being said, I will be covering all things health and wellness in other videos, so make sure you subscribe by clicking on the bell icon below to receive notifications when new videos drop. Until then, peace, love, and nourished.